Hey, what is going on, everybody? I hope you guys can hear me out there. Man, we are talking Lakers talk with me, Gerald. This is going to be episode number 90. We are not now. Wait, hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me out there? This is episode number 93. We are going to talk about the Lakers in the bubble. Can you guys hear me out there now? We're going to be talking about the Lakers in the bubble. All right. It's a lot of things going on. Before I get started, I'm just checking my mic, trying to make sure, everybody can hear me. Can you guys hear me out there? Let's see what else is going on. Hello, test 1 2 3. Hello, test 1 2 3. Can everybody hear me? I hope so. This is a live episode I am doing. So, anyone that's out there, if you like to, you can just call right on in. This is going to be going probably about 45 minutes. So we're going to be talking about everything Lakers in the scrimmage and the bubble. They are back. So I don't know if you're like me, as excited to see them back as I am. But, man, seeing them back on TV for the first time in over 4.5 months, it's got me so super excited. I can't wait to see LeBron. I can't wait to see AD. Can't wait to see everybody. We got Kyle Kuzma, man, KCP, man, everybody, all the way down to our rookies that we may have planned for us. So I'm just really excited, really looking forward to it, hoping we can, it's just a scrimmage. It's just a scrimmage. So this is not something that we're looking to be in regular midseason form. We're just trying to see what we look like, trying to, test our, basically trying to just get our footing back together. You guys know what I'm saying, right? It's about getting our footing out there, getting back in rhythm. These guys, most of our team stayed in tip-top shape. LeBron James looking excellent. Everybody I've seen looking damn good. I haven't seen anybody not looking in shape. The only things that we have to worry about is things like rhythm, game rhythm, not playing together for a little while. When we were playing together, we just had great rhythm with each other. And so I'm not sure if that's still, still going to be there. We're going to see. How you doing over there, Lakers 2001? Hey, I'm trying this new microphone out, so I wanted to know what you think. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Is it pretty clear to you? What you think so far? All right, I just a little feedback because sometimes I can't quite hear myself. Pretty clear? All right, excellent. All right, so welcome. Thank you for joining in. Lakers 2001, man. Feel free to, ask questions, have some comments, things like that. Some of the things that I'm going to kind of talk about as in topics today, I'm really just going to be speaking my mind about this first scrimmage back for the Lakers after 4.5 months, damn near. Our last game was March 10th against the Nets, which we lost that game. I ain't really worried about that, but those 2 games before that, Clippers and Bucks, that's what I'm talking about. But so it's been 4.5 months since then. So I'm super excited. But I plan to just talk about what I feel about that, kind of give a preview of this scrimmage game. Way overdue. Also just want to give maybe the outlook on the remaining of these. We got 3 total scrimmage games. 2 more after this. So I'll kind of talk about that. And then these 8-game quote unquote regular season games in the bubble. So yeah, man, I'm like you. It is way overdue. I've been missing the Lakers. I've been missing game action, especially since COVID started, man. That was my biggest realization when everything became real to me, is when the NBA got shut down. When that happened, everything was like, man, this is not a joke. This is real. and being without the NBA for being without it for 4.5 months, it's been crazy to me. So yeah, man, I'm almost like a kid again myself, man. I can't wait to I just want to see how we look. It's going to be different. It's not going to be in the Staples Center. It's going to be in this in this gym, and it's going to have some, some different settings than we're used to. It's not going to have the crowd cheering and oohing and ahhing, whatever that we usually get, all that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, it's gonna feel like, it's funny because I've even went to some of the summer league games, and the summer league was even more. I mean, it has a crowd, it's got the people in Las Vegas, and even then, it gets pretty hyped, especially when the Lakers play. Other teams would play and it would be half full or barely full. Whenever the Lakers played, it would get a lot of people. So this is gonna be way, way different. I'm used to seeing like our maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what the equivalent is. Maybe some I don't know, summer league team that just is a bad team and they don't have any people there, because you never see LeBron James playing in this setting. At least I don't recall. But yeah, man. So I'm just looking forward to that. So about the team, the other thing I'm happy to see too is everybody that we brought in the bubble. I'm disappointed, or I'm not necessarily disappointed in their decision, but I'm disappointed that I won't get to see our full squad and Avery Bradley. I kind of wish he was there, and we're gonna miss a little bit what he brings, but I feel like we have enough to supplement what he brings to the table, and we still got plenty to make this happen. And of course, with Rajon Rondo, with him going down with his finger, it's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. We still got enough to get it done while he's gone. Maybe he'll still come back during this regular season, or excuse me, before this, while we're still in it. Because it's 6 to 8 weeks. If we make it to the conference finals, or we're still in about that point, he should be back somewhere about then. But man, so I'm looking forward to seeing Anthony Davis, man. I'm trying to see how he looks. I'm looking to see how Kyle Kuzma. I've been hearing a lot about Kyle Kuzma. I've been, following Twitter, Instagram, social media, and I've been hearing a lot about what Frank Vogel and a bunch of other, like Jared Dudley and those kind of guys, have been talking about how Kyle Kuzma just looks great. It's kind of reminding me of how he looked in his rookie season, because his rookie season he was looking damn good. And his second year, he kind of came down from that. I thought he kind of just, he didn't quite live up to what we thought. And then, this season, he started off with an injury, and then he came back and he's playing a different role. He's got different minutes. And so he's kind of not, and also he changed his shot over the summer, and, playing with, I guess, lethal shooter helped him change his shot, which I didn't like the look of his new form. I thought his shot was different. It wasn't as natural. To me, I thought it makes him think about it a lot more, and it's not as natural. And to me, I kind of thought that's what kind of attributed to his percentages going down. But that was just my opinion and my thoughts. But I saw him some of this preseason, or some of these games in this bubble, or practices in the bubble, that is. I saw some of the footage of him shooting, and it looked like his old form. To me, it looked natural. So to me, that got me excited to see what he looks like coming back. I mean, if he's anything close to what he was playing like his rookie season, man, that's gonna add a huge X factor to our team. I mean, we already got the tough, the baddest dude in the game, LeBron James, on our team, but then you have Anthony Davis, and if we got him being that third person reliable scorer, and stepping up on defense too, I think we're gonna be something to deal with. Some of the pieces that we added is going to be interesting. Also, we added J.R. Smith. He's got some. He can play. The guy got some definitely scoring ability. And then we got Dion Waiters. I mean, so we got so much depth on our team. Markieff Morris, who we signed not too long before everything shut down. I mean, we got so much depth, all this veteran depth that should weigh huge and big time during this bubble play, I think. So What do you think, Lakers 2001? You think any of the veteran play we got gonna really make a difference? What do we think? So, I mean, I think the Lakers veteran play gonna really, really make a difference. But I'm looking forward today in this scrimmage. Word on the street is, or what Frank Vogel put out, is that he's gonna start LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Green. Is going to be really our normal lineup, with the exception of KCP is going to be there starting for Avery Bradley. Hello, hey, Roast Master Glenn. Great to see you back on here. Also, yeah, if you guys don't know, Roast Master Glenn was on my last live, episode 92. He got on at the last 20 minutes or so, and we really talked about a lot of stuff. He really had a lot of input into a lot of the topics and inputs to what I was going over last time. So yeah, great to be back. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you guys with those hearts. So yeah, I was just talking about what I'm looking forward to seeing today and what they're talking about with the scrimmage. Our normal lineup for the most part is going to start LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Green. We're going to have McGee, and then KCP is going to be starting, which, if you guys recall, during the regular season, whenever Avery Bradley didn't play, KCP started for him, and the Lakers actually played really well. From what I understand, I believe our record was 17-3 when KCP started. So we did pretty damn well in those situations. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I don't know how much they're going to play. If you guys don't know, the way these scrimmages are going to go is they're going to be, the first two periods are going to be 10-minute, 2-minute quarters, and then it's going to be 12 and 12. So really a total of 44 minutes. And so Coach said that LeBron and AD are going to only play the first half. So I'm looking forward to also seeing all these other guys on our team. Some of the guys that are rookies that have been playing in the G League. We got Costas, I believe it's Costas Antetokounmpo, his one of Giannis's youngest brothers. And then we also have Talon Horton Tucker, who was in the G League, who is on our staff in this bubble. And then we also have our other rookie, which his name has escaped me right now, but he's going to be there also. So I'm curious to see as we go down our depth. I'm curious to see J.R. Smith in the second half. I'm curious to see Deion Waiters. I'm curious to see, just our whole team and our depth and what we have to look forward to. And along with Kyle Kuzma and how everybody looks to seeing if we're sharp. Even if they're not, I won't blame them, because this is the first game back. So what I want to kind of talk about now, I've been talking about today's game and a preview of it. I want to kind of talk about the other games and the other scrimmages and kind of what I saw. I'm not going to talk too long, because this is Lakers talk. But I like to kind of, I did watch some of the games yesterday, some of the scrimmages. I watched the Clippers game, and I watched them play they played the Nets, I believe. I could be mixing that up. But they played, and they had Kawhi started. Also, George Paul started. I believe Beverly wasn't there because he went out of the bubble for some family emergency. But they looked pretty decent. They looked pretty decent, I would say. And Paul George looked pretty good. They looked all right, but at the end of the day, I still have super, super confidence in our team against them. That's going to be a crazy matchup. I will say, though, kind of jumping topics a little bit, but kind of on the same, is you think about it, who had the biggest advantage to us playing in this bubble? Nobody's going to really have home court advantage anymore. It's not going to be crowd advantage. It's just going to be everybody playing in the gym. Is that going to favor the Lakers? Is that going to favor the Clippers? Whenever it was at the Staples Center and it was Clippers game, you always had at least 40-50% of the Lakers fans were there. So that part is going to be interesting dynamic, I think. But I just mentioned I watched a couple of those games yesterday. The Clippers looked decent to me. I couldn't wait. That was the first scrimmage game that they aired out of all the games, and I was just happy to see any game action after 4.5 months. So Lakers 2001, you're asking what channel it was on. I actually caught it on. So a little background, I actually don't live in LA or California anymore. I live in Atlanta, but I still watch Lakers all day. Been doing it for 30 years, and I still put these podcasts out. So on the East Coast, I know I was able to catch it on NBA TV, and it was also on NBA League Pass. And I have the Lakers for my league pass, so I was able to go. Or excuse me, actually, I guess they just had it open because all I have is the Lakers for league pass, but they did have it on NBA TV over here in Atlanta and also on NBA League Pass. Now, I don't know about what channel the Clippers were on locally. I don't know if they blocked it on NBA TV or ESPN because it was local. I hear sometimes that happens. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. All right, guys, give me 1 second. We're gonna have some little bit of we're gonna cheer for the NBA being back while I take a quick water break. Hello. So yeah, Roastmaster Glenn, yeah, those regional blackouts, yeah. I'm gonna give it that's what the regional blackouts get. Yeah, that always frustrated me too. Whenever I was somewhere and I couldn't stand it if I was visiting California and I was somewhere where somehow I just happened to not have that channel and I'm trying to watch a Lakers game and it somehow got blocked, that was the most annoying thing because I've been looking forward to seeing the Lakers. Whatever game it was, I'd be looking forward, waiting all day. I get my whatever it is set up and get my, I don't know, I may have some food, some drink, whatever it may be. I'll get all prepared to see the Lakers and then get to the channel and it's blocked out. That always annoyed me. That always pissed me off just a little bit. So feel for you guys over there. All right, so let's take a look at the time of the game. I believe today's game is going to be starting at 7 p.m. And once again, it should be, because it's a Lakers game, it should be coming on. So when I say 7 p.m., that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You should be able to watch that on locally in California areas. Should be on Spectrum Sportsnet. If you're not in those areas, you should be able to catch it on NBA TV and League Pass, and that's actually what's on NBA.com. So that's where I'm getting that from. All right, guys. A couple things here. Since I've been doing these lives, been playing with all these different audio effects that I can have. Oh yeah, one thing I want to put out for you guys, if you guys like to and you want to call in, feel free at any time to call in. I will definitely accept you in here and we can talk about some topics, or we can just talk about the Lakers, or we can talk about pretty much I'm open for any other NBA topics. I feel like I know enough, or I've been following enough to be able to talk about anything. All right. So what about the remaining games on the schedule? Let's take a look and see what games the Lakers have. All right, so we are playing, of course, Dallas Mavericks today. They should be playing, their stars. I believe they have most of their roster, but we're on the. Sorry, guys, I'm looking some things up. I didn't have it locked in the memory, but we're going to be playing the Orlando Magic. I believe that's going to be on Saturday, the 25th. And then a couple of days later, we'll play the Washington Wizards on Monday, July 27th. And that's going to be the scrimmage games. And then after that, the regular season is going to start for us on Thursday, July 30th. And when I'm regular season, that's that quote unquote 8 games counting for the regular season in this bubble. Now, I want to talk about something else about these 8 games, everybody. That's it sucks a little bit in the fact that these 8 games of the regular season in this bubble are going to count for the regular season wins and seedings and things like that, but they won't count towards any of the regular season awards. So none of the stats that LeBron gets, nothing the Lakers do, nothing's going to count towards MVP votes, defensive player, coach of the year, rookie of the year, all that stuff. So that's a little unfortunate, which I kind of understand it, but then I kind of don't. I mean, because, I think part of that talk about most valuable player usually comes down to who had the best record. If you led your team to a better record and had the most impact, things like that. If you guys don't remember, when COVID happened and everything shut down, Lakers really only had 2 losses behind the Bucks. We were definitely closing in on them. We had the second best record in the league. LeBron impacts winning the most. We had a chance to, in 20-something games left, we had a chance to pass them up in a regular season record or tie them up. So that was a big, huge thing that was talked about in Giannis. Hey, they got the best record in the league and blah, blah, blah. Well, we had time to catch them. And it's possible in these 8 games that we can catch them or tie them. It's a possibility. So let's say, what if we did pass them and we had a better record? That's not going to be anything that we can use or they can use to say that LeBron James should get this most valuable player. So that's the only downside of it. The next question is, do we have anything to play for? Do we have anything to really, for those 8 games? Think about it, everybody. We have a 5.5 game spread on everybody in the Western Conference, right? We have 5.5 games up on the Clippers. So that means technically we just have to win, 2 games, 3 games, and we got first place locked up. So really, what is our goal? Are we going to really be going all out to try to win these 8 games? I don't think we are. I don't think we should be. I think our focus should be just on getting our legs, getting getting our chemistry back, and just getting used to playing together and trying to get in sync before those playoffs start. At the end of the day, that's going to be the biggest thing for us, because we want to also maintain our health. I don't want to be playing LeBron James 40. I don't even want him to play 35 minutes a game. Yeah, I want him to get his legs and I want him to get his sync back, but I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt and just doing a little too much. All right. Look like we got a call in. Lakers 2001. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you in here. All right, we're gonna connect. All right, welcome, Lakers 2001. How you doing? Go ahead and introduce yourself and say hello.
What's happening?
Hey,
Hello,
what's going on? Hello, you there? All right, I had a little technical difficulties right there. You still there? Can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh, sorry, everybody. Looks like I had a little technical difficulty there. Initially, I could hear him.
And I'm just excited.
All right, you still...
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just excited. I'm like, man, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be, it's big. I'm sorry, I can't hear you quite as well. So yeah. So what I got from that, you said you're super excited, ready for this league, this NBA bubble scrimmage to start. A little bad. Are you still there? You said your signal was bad a little bit. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to try calling back?
Service kind of stuff. I might call, man.
Okay, I can hear you now though. So give me your thoughts on the
Okay.
Lakers being back in the scrimmage. What are you looking forward to seeing? All right, looks like he got cut off there. Sorry everybody, but all right, getting calling back in. Let's go ahead and connect. All right,
Yeah.
welcome back in. How you doing?
What's happening? What's happening? This damn thing be acting up sometimes. Sometimes it'll pick up clear, sometimes it won't. What's happening?
Right. I definitely I get that. So what are you looking forward to seeing on this scrimmage today?
Man, I want to see just the Lakers, Bron, AD, JR, Swish, all of them just ball out.
JR Swish. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
For real. If they can get
Hey,
me
sound like you're breaking up again.
supposed to be good acting crazy, he'd be a damn good basketball player.
Oh, it looks like he dropped out. At least I can't hear him. It was cutting in and out. I really apologize there because I heard part of what you're saying, and I don't know if you're driving.
Where you from, bro?
You asked you where I'm from. So, yeah, my background. I'm
A little
originally
bit, man.
born in San Diego, California. I lived in Long Beach for a good 7 year period. Back when I don't know, I was in sixth grade, seventh grade, 12 years old, and that's when I really got into the Lakers. Became a big time Lakers fan. Back when the Lakers won back to back championships. I think it was 87, 88. All that. James Worthy, AC Green. Yeah, back when that
Yeah,
Showtime Lakers.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just a Bron fan. I ain't gonna lie. But
Oh,
I like
hey,
the
hey,
Lakers
it's
too.
all
What they
good.
got now, bro? You know what they should win. Ain't no way they shouldn't win the championship. Gee, they got all the tools, everything.
Right. They really do,
I ain't
man.
know
To
my
me, it
yeah,
really comes down to health.
man. They got it. They
Yeah, to
always
me, it
going
really
strong.
comes down to health and just
Yeah, they can stay healthy and gonna take a couple games to shake the
yeah,
dust off, but they're gonna be straight. Once they get all that rest is off,
yeah. As long as they stay
they're gonna be
healthy,
straight.
hey, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you.
they're gonna be good.
So yeah,
You seen the guy
hey, so
yesterday, Bo?
so
That
hey, I was
damn,
gonna say though.
that damn dude,
Oh, you
moving
talking about
on.
Bobo?
That brother,
Oh yeah, hey, that guy got some
right?
skills. He got some
I,
talent.
I know.
I think he correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he finished with like 16 points, 10 rebounds, six block
Yeah,
shots,
six
and
blocks. I'm like,
I'm
damn.
gonna go. And he was his footwork is pretty damn good for a 7'2" guy. And,
Yeah,
and
7 foot 2. Yeah,
look, he had a play yesterday where somebody drove to the basket. He got a like nice block, then he got the rebound, dribbled down, and pulled up like KD from the three and swished it. I
I
was like,
seen that. I
damn,
was like,
okay,
damn.
all right,
Yeah, my boy came down and I
yeah.
thought he finna pass it. My boy pulled up like Steph Curry, just whoosh. I was like, what the hell? I was
I
just
was
wondering what
like,
was about it.
shit. I mean, I was like that play alone. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude
he
gonna
gonna
be
be decent. He gonna be decent.
he gonna be a special talent out there, boy. Shit, 7 foot
Yeah, I
two,
think he
do
eventually
that. Shit, Shaq wasn't doing that.
right. Shaq he was on what? I
Shaq,
think Shaq was 7'1" or he close to something like
Shaq
that.
wasn't pulling up for no damn three, dude. Shaq
Oh
was
no,
he
no, heck
dominant,
no.
dominant post man. But every time you got somebody that height, bro, or Donnie with that length, that's shit. I'm a
Yeah,
post.
yeah, yeah. That guy's gonna be decent. Give him. I think he's
But
super young. Give him a couple years. I think he'll be nice. He's gonna be
shit, bro,
something to deal with.
I give him 2, 3 more years. He gonna be off the chain.
Yeah, I
He
believe
stay
so too.
healthy.
Get a little. He's gonna gain
Yeah,
a little
like,
more weight, maybe get a little stronger.
he a little stronger. I
It
seen
might not be some.
Paul Jordan going out yesterday. I was like, go ahead.
Yeah, I saw that. I think he was 4 from 8 from 3 point range. He
Yeah,
so I was watching, I was keeping up. And, he gonna be nice, but at the end of the day, we got that man, LeBron James. I don't care if he is
I
in his
can't wait, bro.
17th. Man, I can't wait for playoff LeBron. He
Yeah,
started to show it those last couple games.
yeah,
Man,
come on,
when
hands.
you got him beasting, come on now. And then that's going to
Yes,
make
sir.
it that much easier for Anthony Davis to really bust off.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and
Anthony
look,
Davis is the truth.
look, let me tell you something about Anthony Davis that I didn't realize. I knew about him and I kind of watched when he was playing with the Pelicans, but I didn't realize how truly talented he is till he got on the Lakers. Meaning the little things that he does, like his defense and his footwork. He literally, I feel like he can switch off on any rotation. He can switch off on guard and maintain and switch off on, and then he recovers so well. And, his ability to get to and block shots, his ability to switch on defensively, his instincts whenever somebody shoots to get to the basket, get rebounds, put balls in. I mean, he's just so his instincts are so quick and good, and he's got a shot. He can shoot three ball. He's not a Steph Curry shooter, but he can. I think he was somewhere around 33%. That's decent for a big man. Um, all together, man, all around with him, and if we can just get our veteran guys, and if Kuzma can just be half of what he was at rookie season, man, we're good. We are gonna be
Kuzma,
nice.
he Kuzma sometime, but he'll get. I think he trying to let AD and Bron do their thing first, and then it's just hard for him to kind of. But they're gonna use him, and you got Rondo out. I'm like, man,
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Cruz are going to take some of the minutes up. I think Cruz are going to
yeah,
get a lot of them backup point guard minutes. And then of course we're going to mix in. I don't know what the mix exactly, but maybe Cook gets a minute, maybe J.R. Smith, maybe Dion. Roastmaster Glenn was just saying how AD played point guard senior year in high school. What he said, he had that growth spurt like Scottie Pippen. Yeah, I heard that. I heard AD had some, so that's where he got a little bit of his handles from. But yeah, man. So
they were
we
about to talk about the Jordan documentary. So,
what
yeah,
was that?
I said everybody was talking about the Jordan documentary. I have yet to watch it yet.
Oh yeah, yeah. You need to catch it. You can learn some stuff in there that at least I did, things I never knew about. I didn't know about Scottie Pippen. He didn't like the fact that he didn't get that last call, so he sat out. Which I don't quite blame him because he's like, they never would have did that to Jordan. Jordan would at least got the ball, and Jordan would have decided to pass it or something. But either way, but there's a bunch of little stuff, nuggets here and there, but that you'll get out of that. But hey, I heard there's also going to be a Kobe Bryant documentary. Excuse me, I can't even say that correctly right now. But I hear there's going to be one about Kobe Bryant. Supposedly, the last year there was some cameras following him, so that should be damn interesting. I don't remember exactly when that's supposed to come out, but I did hear that's supposed to come out. Anybody else, let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that should be pretty dope. Um, I'm wondering if sometime down the line they won't have like a Lakers '80s, Showtime documentary. Maybe even LeBron Lakers down the line. I mean, there's so many possibilities of all these different ones and things we could see. Um, all right, so how much time we got here, guys? We are about 6 minutes away from live action on our Lakers. I'm looking to probably take this podcast another 9 minutes. I'm probably stop around 6:45 Eastern or 3:45 Pacific Standard Time. And that way, I got to get ready to watch this game. I'm gonna be watching it from start to finish. I might even decide to do like a post game live or something. So I don't know if you guys still around after the game. I might do some kind of post game live. So definitely, if you guys, go ahead and favor me or something like that, if you will. Appreciate you guys. If I'm ever back on. So if you also have YouTube, or also my podcast also goes to like Spotify and Apple. But yeah,
So you get paid for your podcast, or so you on Spotify?
right now I don't have any subscribers, so I'm technically not making any money off of this. But right now I'm just doing it for the love, and when I first started doing this about 2 years ago, or really back November of, when was it, 18? And I've been kind of a little bit, not gonna lie, it's been times where I've been inconsistent. I was doing a lot at one point, once a week, once a game. And then, I had some times when things happened where I might have stopped for a month or two. But, hey, jump back on. I'm
Oh yeah, yeah.
can't stop, won't stop. But another thing too is my goal is to at least do 100 episodes. So we're at 93 right now. I'm getting to 100, and the new thing I've been doing is just doing these live ones. So I'm starting to like this format. So
Yeah, that's live now. I didn't think it was real. When I first got on, I was like, when you can call in, it was like, two white guys. They was talking, they was chopping up, acting crazy. And I called in, and just like I made their day, they started laughing. Like, man, this dude is funny, man. He be cool, man.
oh yeah,
They would, there'd be some interesting conversations on it. They'd be talking about relationship and the COVID
oh yeah,
19 They'd be
nice.
comedy. They'd be the wife on here. They'd be on there in the morning. They'd be tripping.
Just sticking the topic and stuff.
Just be like, what's up, y'all? Just waking up. Da da da.
Yeah, man. That's what I like about this. I mean, hey, I'll plenty of time go off on some other topics. I'll talk about shoot. I might be talking about something else going on, some motivational stuff, how it relates to the Lakers, or hey, whatever's on my mind, or whatever is good to talk about. But eventually get it back to what's going on with the Lakers.
So I'm so excited. So they ain't gonna play but 8 regular season games to go straight to the playoffs.
Yep, yep. Hey, so they're gonna play these three scrimmages, and then they're gonna be the 8 regular season quote unquote games, and then so that could change up the seedings. I don't know if you guys know from the regular season, the standings, the Clippers were, we were 49-14. The Clippers were 44-20. So they have 6 more losses than us. Um, but right behind them in third place was Denver Nuggets at 43-22. Utah Jazz was 41-23. Oklahoma City was 40-24, and Houston Rockets was 40-24. So all those teams are literally within a couple games of each other. So what it does determine is the seeding in those 8 games. So right now we wouldn't see the Clippers until the conference finals if everything stayed like it is. But it's a chance that the Clippers could go to third or fourth. And what that means is if the Clippers went to fourth place or fifth place, that means we would have to see them in the second round of the playoffs. And so that's what I don't want to happen. I want the Clippers to stay. We're most likely going to stay in first place. We really maybe if we just win beat the Clippers on the first game, that'll put them 7 losses behind us, and most likely we don't have to do anything else to keep that first place seed.
Clippers
So
is tough. Man.
yeah,
Clippers is tough.
so I just want to make sure that we, because that's the best matchup, and I want us to be Clippers against Lakers conference finals. But you never know. It's got a lot of great teams. Houston, I mean, Denver's pretty dang good, but who knows? Somebody can get knocked off. So let's see. Looking back, Roastmaster Glenn was saying something. What he
I see.
said, and you're
Antetokounmpo's brother just got dunked on
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. I don't know if I saw that at the
That
end, but I
was
didn't see if
hard.
he got. Did he get hurt? Like, or is he all right?
I don't know if he got hurt. I think he's all right, but man,
Yeah. So here's a topic. Roastmaster Glenn was
that
saying
is
he had a
hard.
question. All right. In your opinion, who's the best playmaker, Jordan or
I don't know. He
LeBron?
got hit. I think
Yeah.
he got hit in the heat.
What's that? Yeah, I was yeah, I was asking about that best playmaker being Jordan or LeBron. I would say overall it's got to be LeBron. I mean, Jordan was great. He was all good, but when it comes to being a playmaker, LeBron is one of the best out there. Of course, Magic, one of the best all time, but LeBron definitely a better playmaker overall.
Yeah.
Jordan is, arguably, it's like goat talk between LeBron and Jordan. But of course, we gotta right now, Jordan got to be that 1A. LeBron will probably be 1B. But LeBron still has 3 more years to do some stuff and really, you know,
Yeah.
change other people's opinions. A lot of people that already believe LeBron is the GOAT. It's hard. It's such a hard argument. I've seen Jordan in his heyday, and I've seen LeBron, I've seen Kobe all in their heyday. So it's hard to say, but
Like I said, LeBron to me, I think LeBron's better. He better overall, like for his had that killer. The only thing I like about LeBron, and everybody says this, if he don't have that killer instinct. This dude had that just enough to go out here. Okay, if I got to score 80, Jordan Cooper, he give a damn. He might have
You
to
know
score
what?
85 with 100 points. They was gonna get it.
You know what? That you know what? That's the difference. I don't necessarily agree that LeBron doesn't have that killer instinct, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, because when people say killer instinct, we always equate it to being, oh, give me the ball, get out the way, let me score the winning basket. Now, LeBron can do that, and he's done that in games. If we go back
Oh,
to
yeah.
like game, there's plenty of games where he took over in the fourth quarter. What was that game against Boston where he scored 24 straight fourth quarter points? If that ain't kill, that's could be considered killer instinct. He took over the game by himself. I remember a couple. You know, I remember a couple games where they played Indiana in one of the game 6 or game 7 of the conference finals, where he single-handedly won the game and got the winning basket. I remember a couple winning baskets. Why weren't those killer instinct? I mean, it don't necessarily have to be. It's a different kind of killer instinct. He just knows the game. He knows. He tries to make the right play at the right time. So I mean, I think maybe it's just a different type of killer instinct, or maybe we can't just say take him down because he's trying to make the right play. I think if he really wanted to, or think about that Golden State series where he averaged 40 something points a game, led he led every major statistical category for both teams. Points, rebounds, I think it was blocks and steals, I believe. I'd have to go look up. I think it was one of the years they lost to Golden State. But, all those things, why, did that not make him great? Is that not killer instinct? I
Like
don't know.
that
But
year,
yeah, but if it's just scoring, yeah, you're right. Like Kobe and Jordan had that. I'm gonna take over and just score basket killer instinct. If it's judging that way, yeah, Kobe and Jordan definitely had that better.
yeah,
Like they were more pure scorers than LeBron. LeBron just can, but he can score so many ways because he's just so damn talented.
you can overpower him. That's sometimes to get in that paint, bro. Just do his thing. Like he's strong as an ounce. Now you can't stop him. I'd love to see him and Jordan play against each other like their prime. I mean, well, Jordan prime and LeBron prime, man. It got to be the hell of a match.
Right. That's
Yeah,
the one thing you can say about LeBron is his longevity and doing it at the level that he's doing
yeah.
it.
Just doing
You
it that,
know.
that many years, brother. Being, I think he had maybe one couple of major injuries. I mean, the first year he was with the Lakers, of course, he had that groin, so that kind of hindered him. But I felt bad for my boy. Like, damn, man, I was so excited that he
Mhm.
went to the Lakers. Like, yeah, yeah. And then he
Right.
goes
It,
out there and pulls that groin. And I'm like, shit.
it, it,
He found
and what people don't realize, people always and people put him down because they didn't make the playoffs that year, but they don't realize before he got hurt, we were in fourth place in the Western Conference.
yeah.
With a super young team. You know, without a second superstar. So
They just threw him. They threw him to the dogs. I'm like, man, the dude got injured, hurt the groin. You can't blame him on hurt the groin.
right, and,
But I don't know. You gotta
and
like shit.
they had to remember how tight the Western Conference was at that time. We were in fourth place, but when LeBron was out, we lost like so. I don't know. We lost so many games with him when he was out. We put us in such a hole. It's hard to get back when he came back because he wasn't exactly 100% when he came back anyway. So that was kind of hard.
Exactly. I'm all that man trying to get out there and prove to the world that just like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant trying to come out there, man. It's already halfway, when he messed up his damn foot. Well, I would have either I would have
Right.
stepped out, but I know the pressure was on. Oh, we need to try to win the playoffs, win a ring, da da da. But he got out there and messed up his damn foot. I look at him, still can't play. Ain't got a chance. We're gonna play this year, maybe next year.
Mm-hmm.
Ever this NBA season turns out,
Right.
hopefully. Yeah, but they gonna be straight though. Even Kyrie can coexist on the same team. They gonna be straight. They gonna be straight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna be nice. They're gonna be real nice. Yeah. I'm with you when it came to Kevin Durant going out there, man. That sucked to see it. It hurt my heart to see him getting hurting like
That
that
was
because he was
crazy.
just dominating. There's no doubt in my mind that they would have won that series if he was playing. And then Of course, Kawhi wouldn't have got that
He was
championship.
going,
But
he was going off.
so,
He was going off.
Roastmaster,
Only thing about
Roastmaster
them,
Glenn.
oh, Draymond Green messed up the team chemistry.
Hmm, you think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
Draymond. I don't know. So Draymond Green messed up all that last little run. That's
All
the
right,
reason he
guys.
left.
All right. So we're about at that officially just past that at 15-minute mark till the Lakers game comes on. So that's about the time I want to try to wrap this up. Um, okay. So last couple things, I'm just gonna read what Roastmaster Glenn put on here. He's talking about Jordan was the GOAT of the '90s, but I feel like he was about me, whereas LeBron seems to be more about we. Yeah, I mean, I think towards as Jordan got later in his career, he started to realize that he needed to be more about it. The team needed to be better, and but yeah, overall, yeah, LeBron is definitely more get his teammates involved a lot more. LeBron James, because I will say, Jordan, Scottie Pippen kind of filled that role of the facilitator more so than Jordan did. LeBron kind of encapsulates both of them. He also put LeBron can take over without a game without taking a shot. Jordan took over games, but I don't think he was going to pass the ball without the exception of getting it back. For the most part with Jordan, there was a couple times. I mean, especially when what I think it was Steve Kerr. It was in one of the Utah finals games, he passed it to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr's hit that game-winning shot. So he has done it before, but he did kind of err on the side of taking it himself. So let me just wrap up here. Kind of what we went over today. We went over Lakers. This scrimmage game is about to happen at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be on Spectrum Sportsnet locally. It's going to be on, I believe, NBA TV and NBA League Pass and other places. Um, and we talked about the regular season games, what the remainder looks like, what it kind of who we look forward to seeing. We talked a little bit about a few other subjects too. We talked about what LeBron James. We talked about Jordan. We talked about where everybody stand. We talked about some other NBA. We talked about Bo a little bit, how he looked, how the Clippers looked a little bit, and how Paul George looked. But overall, guys, any last thoughts and comments from you, Lakers 2001, before I wrap it up? No, I can't hear anything from you. All right, guys, we successfully got through episode 93, Lakers Talk um, with Gerald. Episode 93. All right. Thank you, Lakers 2001. Thank you, Roastmaster Glenn. Thanks, both of you guys, for participating. Appreciate y'all. Please, like I said, check me out. Like I said, I might do that post game Lakers talk after the game. So maybe with a summary of what I saw and what I think. So yeah, let's do that. Appreciate y'all for hitting me up with what are these? I think you guys either engagement score. I don't know what that is. But anyway, appreciate all you guys. That's gonna wrap it up. Definitely favorite and check me out next time. You guys take care, and that's gonna end it. I am officially out.